Whenever someone buys a flagship phone, the eye usually goes to the features. What kind of camera does it pack? What is the display like? Am I getting top-end features for the money? But you know what? There's one of these features, or should I call a factor, that 99% of you miss out on. And what happens if you or your kid or someone else's kid drops your phone and breaks their back glass, or something worse happens? Now I know what you're thinking. I mean, who cares? We'll deal with it when it happens. But turns out I checked the results, the repair costs, and those blew my mind. And I thought, why not share it with you guys? This is Rupesh, you're watching Silicon. Subscribe, I'd highly recommend that. Yeah, there's a P in the middle. And I'm going to talk about the repair costs on flagship smartphones that cost upwards of 60K. And let's see what the brands are hiding. So let's start with the base flagships first, the kind that starts at 60, 70K. And this should be the most exciting segment because this is where the most flagship buyers stand. So there's the Samsung Galaxy S24, the iPhone 16, the OnePlus 12, the Vivo X100 and the Xiaomi 14. Now I'm going to start with the screen because one, that's the thing that breaks most often. And second, what's a phone without a screen? So first up, Apple being Apple, you still pay premium after you've paid a premium, and that is 25K for the iPhone 16 screen. The OnePlus 12 screen costs 16K. The Vivo X100 screen costs 13K. The Xiaomi 14 screen costs 17K. And to my surprise, the Galaxy S24 screen costs 8,600, which is a huge difference considering Samsung is still ranking higher in market share compared to Apple. And bonus points for being a manufacturer and a supplier. If you know, you know. Now the back glass has the same story. The difference is just huge compared to other brands. I mean, classic Steve Jobs fashion. I'd say even the screen and the front glass of the Samsung cost less than the back glass of the Apple. As far as motherboards go, these are expensive spare parts, and here too Samsung wins again. But interestingly, the Xiaomi 14 is very close in terms of the cost. Now Apple does not reveal the motherboard cost, but there is an other damage section on the website which mentions 90% of the phone's cost, so I don't have very high hopes. Now battery is a department where most brands compete with each other well, but here too, you guessed it, huge difference versus the iPhone. Moving on to flagships that cost less than 1 lakh rupees, aka the Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus, the iPhone 16 Plus, the likes of the Vivo X100 Pro, the Xiaomi 14 Ultra, basically phones that have bigger screens, bigger batteries and bigger back glasses. You get the idea. So this is what the screen costs look like on these phones, and the replacement screen of the Galaxy S24 Plus costs way lesser when compared to the iPhone 16 Plus's screen. Yeah, close to the other Android flagships, but still lower than all of them. As for the back glass, once again the iPhone 16 Plus back glass is crazy expensive, but the Xiaomi 14 Ultra has the least costing back panel. Even in terms of the motherboard cost, is Samsung that stands out, as you can see. Now in terms of the battery, the S24 Plus's battery again costs the least, way less than the iPhone 16 Plus battery, although other Android flagships are close. So yeah, overall, kudos to Samsung once again for not going crazy with the spare parts. Now I know it's been a Samsung show all along, but time to check out how things go on the best flagship phones. I'm talking about the Galaxy S24 Ultra versus the iPhone 16 Pro Max, and this is where if you have an S24 Ultra, you can be very relaxed. See, the screen cost of the S24 Ultra is 16K. Yes, not very cheap, but compared to the iPhone 16 Pro Max screen, which costs almost 38K, it sounds fair. When it comes to the back glass in these flagships, the difference is absolutely crazy, as you can see. The S24 Ultra's back glass costs 2,700 rupees. The iPhone 16 Pro Max's back, 17,000 rupees. The same is the story for the battery too. Yes, the S24 Ultra, aka Samsung, is the clear winner here. Now I know people always talk about Apple Care Plus and how good that is, but Samsung also has its own Samsung Care Plus, so how does that compete? See, the Apple Care Plus for the iPhone 16 Pro Max costs 21,000 rupees and brings coverage of 2 years and lets you replace the screen or the back as many times. But there is an additional 2,500 rupee charge for the screen or the back glass damage and an additional 8,900 rupees charge for other accidental damages. The Samsung Care Plus's comprehensive plan costs 16K for the S24 Ultra, and this too brings coverage for 2 years and it brings protection against accidental and liquid damage, but you can only take the claim once a year, but there's no additional cost. It also extends your warranty, and mechanical or electrical breakdown defects claims can be taken multiple times a year. Yeah, all in all, it just feels better when you don't have to pay a premium over a premium. Anyway, coming back to the repair cost, let's talk foldables. So there's no Apple here, but when it comes to proper foldables, we are talking multiple screens, heck, multiple batteries, and this is a fight between the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 versus OnePlus Open versus the Vivo X Fold 3. Now, if you compare the cost of the main folding screen, the big highlight, the Z Fold 6 screen costs 42,800 rupees, which might seem like a lot considering how low the costs are in Samsung's S series flagship phones. But the cost of the foldable screen on the OnePlus Open and the Vivo Fold is 60,000 rupees, almost a brand new S24. So yeah, a 20k difference, which is crazy good from Samsung. As for the cover screen, Samsung hasn't revealed the cost for the Z Fold 6, but if we go by the Fold 5's prices, it should be somewhere around 6k, which is once again lower when compared to the competition. I even checked the cost of the back glass in these foldables, and the Z Fold 6 back cover costs way lesser compared to the back of the Open, and yeah, Vivo does not reveal the back cover price. As for the battery cost, Samsung and Vivo are pretty close in terms of the price, while the OnePlus is on the expensive side. I also compared the repair cost on flip phones, and here too Samsung is the clear winner. And Motorola does not share the repair cost for its Razr 50 phones. I called the service center, we even mailed them, but no info. So it's basically the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6 versus the Oppo Find N3 Flip. And if we talk about the main screen cost, Samsung has the lower cost. Even the back glass costs are lower on the Z Flip 6. And the same is the case with the battery too. And as for the motherboard, both of them have similar costs. Look, all said and done, it's pretty clear that Samsung is the GOAT in terms of repair costs. I mean, the spare parts of the Galaxy S24 phones cost way lower. Like, it's a big difference between the two brands that are right there on the top. And that's not all. Most of the time, the costs are way lower even when compared to most Android flagships, and the same is the case with the Z Fold phones and the Z Flip phones. And all of this is important. It's an important factor because at the end of the day, when you buy a new flagship phone, you have to take a look at the repair costs because you never know what can go wrong. Anyway, I want to know your experience with flagship phones and the repair costs, their service centers. Comment down below, let's discuss. And if you like this video, make sure to hit like, subscribe if you haven't, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.